Hello guys, welcome to the Gaia channel. So in today's video we are going to be looking at this boom and crash scalping strategy. Okay, so with this strategy you can be able to scalp and make a lot of money with this strategy. Okay, so this strategy right here is guaranteeing you 30 to 40 candles, even 50 candles when you see the right setup when you are using this strategy. Okay, so just make sure you follow the step of the strategy and make sure you stay with till the end of this video so you won't miss any explanation about the strategy. And if you are new to our channel, please and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification, and I post new strategy you guys will be aware. Okay, so we are on a road to hit 55k subscribers, so please and please don't forget to subscribe. So with that being said, let's proceed with the strategy. Okay, so first thing we want to do is just show you guys settings of the strategy, then we dive into how you can use this strategy. Okay, so what you want to do is just click this icon you are seeing at the top. So when you get to this icon, click on it and it's going to direct you to where you are going to add all your indicator. Now for the indicator we are going to be adding, we are going to start from this right here, which is the moving average. So how do we add this moving average up? You click on this F plus. So when you click on this, we scroll down and search for our moving average and click on it. Now for the first moving average, the period is 18, shift is 1, method is simple, apply to close, and for the style I'm using the blue color, so use any color of your choice and click on save. Once you add the moving average up, and it's going to be on your main chart. Now moving on to the next indicator, which is going to be the RSI. So how do we add this RSI up? We do the same thing by click on this F icon right here. So when you click on it, scroll down, save for your RSI and click on it. Now for the RSI, the period is 50, apply to low, and for this levels, level is going to be none. We don't need the levels of the RSI. And for the style, I'm using the black color, so you use any color of your choice and click on save. Once you add the RSI up, and it's going to be on your indicator window 1. Now the next indicator we are going to be adding is going to be the average directional movement index, okay, which is the ADX. And then how do you add this up? Click on this icon we are seeing right here, scroll down, search for ADX, and then click on it. Now for the parameters, the period is 79, and for the levels we need the 90 and the 10 levels, okay, which you can see it right here. So use the color of choice for the levels, and for the IDX you make sure you set the style as your background color, then click on save. Once you do that, I am going to have your ADX in your chart. Now moving on to the next indicator, which is going to be the moving average. Okay, so for the moving average we click on this icon right here again, scroll down, see your moving average and click on it. Now for the moving average, the period is 18, shift is 1, it is exponential as well, apply to close, and for the style use the same color you use for your moving average on your chart, and then click on save, and you're going to add your moving average in your chart. Now for the next indicator, which is going to be the last indicator we are going to be using, is going to be the awesome oscillator. So why do you add this up? We click on this icon right here, scroll down, search for your awesome oscillator and click on it. Now for the awesome oscillator, the levels is none, just set it as default. Okay, without wasting much of our time, set the awesome oscillator as default. So once you do that, so that is all the settings you are going to be using for this strategy right here. Okay, so let's talk about how you can use this strategy. Now before I dive into that, I want you guys to know that we have a premium strategy course, and we also have a mentorship tutorial which you can get at affordable price. So just contact the number you're seeing at the screen, or check the link down below on our description, and you're going to see our Telegram contact and our WhatsApp contact. So contact us for the strategy coach or mentorship tutorial. So with that being said, let's proceed with this strategy. Now here on this strategy, we are going to be looking to scalp. Okay, so our focus is to scalp. Okay, so we want to catch as many candles as we can before we close our position. Now how do we do that? Now first thing we want to take note of is that the awesome oscillator here in our main chart. Now if you guys know something, that if you want to buy, we are going to be looking to trade at this 10 level, which is on crash, and if you want to sell, which is on boom, we are going to be trading at this 90 levels, which is for sell on boom. Okay, so now we want to now pay attention into this area right here, which is 10 levels of this ADX, which is going to be for crash. Okay, so now first thing we want to know is that this oscillator you are seeing right here, it has to show us a sign of green. Okay, it has to change from this red to green. Okay, when it change from red to green, that indicate that you want to go for a buy. Okay, and to indicate why you want to go for a buy. Now after it change in volume, it change from red to green, then the next thing you want to also see is that it has to come to this 10 levels of the ADX. It has to come to the 10 level of the ADX. When it gets to the 10 level of the ADX, we want to also see the moving average to come to the 10 levels as well, which you can clearly see everything right here. So you can see everything right there. Now after that happens, then we want to now enter for a buy. But before you jump into a buy, now what we want to do is just to look into our main chart. Now what do we want to see in our main chart? We want to first see that the price close above the moving average. Okay, which you can clearly see it right here. It has to close above the moving average. Now after this price close above the moving average, you can see we have this spike right here. Now your entry should be when this spike happens. Okay, after this candle close right here, after this spike right here, when another candle opens, then you enter for your trade, which you can clearly see it right here. After this spike, we'll wait for the next candle to open, then you enter for your buy. Okay, now for your take profit area, you want to take the profit when you see the moving average line and the RSI line cross each other. Okay, it has to cross each other. When it cross each other, then that is when you want to enter for your that is when you want to exit your trade. Okay, that's when you want to exit your trade. Now let's look for another trade entry. Okay, let's look for another trade entry. Now that trade entry happens right here. Okay, which you can clearly see it right here. Our first condition is we want to make sure that we see the oscillator change from red to green and also come to 10 levels of the ADX. Now we want to see the moving average also come to the 10 levels, which happens right here. You can see it happens right here. So after we see this right here, then the next thing we have to do is we are now want to now look into our main chart. Now what do we want to see in our main chart is the price to break above the moving average. Then we want to wait for a spike to happen. After the spike, when another candle opens after the spike, then we enter and then we take our profits when it crosses each other right here. So as simple as that. So that's how you are going to be using this strategy to take trade and to scalp. Okay, so if you want to count this candle right here from up to here, up to this area down to here, this is even more than 50 candles. Okay, so you can see how cool this strategy is. Okay, so you also want to pay close attention and wait for a perfect entry before you exit your trade. Now on boom, then we are going to be looking for opposite direction, which means that we are going to be looking to trade at this area right here, this 90 levels of the ADX. That is the area we want to take trade here on boom, and we also look for the same opportunity, the same thing look on crash. That's the same thing we are going to be looking for on boom. Okay, so I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification anytime posting strategy. You guys will be aware. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.